The gravel crunched beneath my boots as I edged closer to the train. The whispering voices growing clearer with each step. They spoke of regrets I hadn't yet committed, mistakes I hadn't yet made, names of people I hadn't met. My chest tightened, heart hammering against my ribs as if it knew what awaited. The train didn't slow. It didn't stop. Its engine groaned like an ancient beast struggling against its own weight, the wheels screeching on rails that seemed to twist beneath it. A second hand emerged from the doorway, this one gloved in shadow, and it beckoned with deliberate patience. I could feel the air around me bending, pulling, urging me forward. I stepped, one foot after the other, drawn to it despite my mind screaming to flee. A sudden gust of wind slammed my hair into my face, carrying the scent of smoke, decay, and something I couldn't place something alive yet not alive. The gravel gave way to an unyielding platform of metal that extended into the darkness of the first car. I was standing at the edge of a world I didn't understand, and the train seemed to sense my hesitation. "Step aboard," the whispers said in unison, voices overlapping, layering my own thoughts with words I had never spoken. They described the journey before me. They promised secrets, understanding, a place where the mistakes of the past and future could be observed, measured, and corrected. I wanted it. I wanted to see, to know, to fix. But part of me screamed. The other part leaned forward, hungry. I took a breath and placed my foot on the metal floor. The temperature dropped. The air thickened like syrup, and the darkness inside the car seemed infinite. A single light flickered above, revealing nothing but rows of seats, empty, waiting. I moved further, and the whispers became voices I recognized. My own, future versions of me. Perhaps trapped in the train's belly. Calling me forward, urging me to join. The car stretched longer than it should have. Doors appeared where there were no doors. Windows shifted angles, and the tracks outside distorted like a reflection in water. Time itself seemed to fold. Seconds became hours. Hours became moments. Suddenly, a figure stepped out from the shadows. A Manora version of me I didn't recognize. Mild eyes, too wide, teeth too white. He gestured for me to sit. "It's time," he said. "Time to learn. Time to see. Time to correct." I wanted to refuse, to turn and run, but my legs were anchored. My mind screamed, yet every nerve told me to obey. I sat. The seat was cold. The figure leaned closer, whispering in a voice that was mine but not mine. It told me that once the train started, it would not stop until it returned what it had collected. The train lurched forward with a screech, and the world outside the windows blurred into endless fog, punctuated by flashes of landscapes I had never seen. The whispers surrounded me, layered over one another, describing my future, my past, my possible selves. I realized the train didn't just carry people. It carried moments, memories, and versions of those who had boarded before. Some emerged, some disappeared. And now, I was a passenger too. Hours or was it seconds? Passed. The air vibrated with voices, some comforting, some yakushing. The figure in front of me remained still, smiling, knowing, waiting. The train's whistle echoed inside my skull, not outside. I understood then that leaving was no longer my choice. I was part of the train. A voice from within whispered, "The tracks remember all who step aboard. All who hear the whistle are theirs." I wanted to scream, to resist, but the darkness in the car had grown, filling every corner, seeping into my body. My own voice merged with the whispers, calling my name, repeating the invitation. Step forward, see, know, learn. And I did. I stepped deeper into the train, into a world of shadows, whispers, and endless tracks. I realized the train wasn't just moving along rails. It was moving through time, through versions of me, through everything I could have been and everything I would be. The door behind me closed silently. The whistle blew again, not in the air, but inside my mind. And as the car continued forward, I understood that some journeys don't end. Some trains never stop. and some passengers never leave. I was one of them now. Subscribe and turn on the notification bell to uncover more hidden files and stay updated with our weekly episodes.